Hola, me llamo MJ y yo estoy aprendiendo el español. Hola, meu nome é MJ e eu estou aprendendo português. Salam Chachori, man Marina man Farsi. Hi everyone, it's MJ again. Today's video is going to be about how I am learning 4 languages at once. First of all, I just want to get this out of the way. It's not easy. It requires a lot of practice. So in this video, I'm going to cover what languages I speak, why I speak so many languages, or am trying to speak, as many languages as possible, what my goals are with language, and tips for how you should learn languages, in my opinion. And of course, why learning languages is awesome, or as my Peruvian grandmother says, awesome. So I'm also Hispanic. I am Peruvian, proud Peruano. Mis abuelos nacieron en Perú y he hablado español por toda mi vida. No empecé a estudiarlo muy bien hasta que tenía 12 o 13 años. Tomé español 1, la clase en mi escuela, entonces aprendí muchísimas cosas como conjugations, verbos, vocabulario, pronunciación. El lado de mi familia, de mi mamá, todos hablan español, casi todos. Todos hablan español de Latinoamérica. Un miembro de mi familia, un tío, es de España. Entonces no sé las palabras vosotros, os, no hablo con un C. Eso no es muy común en el mundo de hispanohablantes for the majority. La mayor parte de las personas que hablan español no hablan como los españoles en España hablan. Yeah, that took a lot of work to say. Es muy útil para mí. Donde vivo hay muchísimos hispanohablantes y personas que nacieron en otros países. Cuando trabajé antes de todo esto en coronavirus, why did I say it in a Spanish accent? Siempre usaba mi español mucho con personas en mi trabajo. Me ha ayudado mucho en mi vida y quiero hablarlo por el resto de mi vida. Sí. Alright, that was my Spanish dance. El próximo idioma es português. Eu não sou brasileira, mas acho que Brasil é país belo. Falando em português é difícil para mim porque é muito similar a espanhol. Algumas palavras são diferentes. Preciso melhorar meu acento quando falo. Então, eu e minha família visitamos Brasil, Rio de Janeiro, no 2012, acho que sim. Alguns membros da minha família o falam e o português é legal. Oh, don't do this in Brazil. I think this means this is like the middle finger for America. Sorry, Brazilians. Near me. There's a lot of deaf people near me. The last language I am learning right now is Farsi. I'm just gonna say this in English because I am like an ultra beginner in Farsi. Seriously, I only know Salam, روز خوبی داشته باشی, Salam چطوری, Baba, Farsi. Yeah, that's it. Since it is entirely new alphabet, it has like 34 letters, I think, so that's a lot more. I'm really focusing on reading, literally like words, like sounding them out correctly. It's also written right to left, so that's, you know, a challenge. Not, you know, like super complicated. I am picking it up, but very, you know, slowly at kind of my own pace. I would love to travel to the Middle East one day, and I think it's a great language. It's beautiful to write. I just love learning about the culture, and I think it's really cool. So yes, those are all the languages I'm learning right now. Spanish, Portuguese, American Sign Language, Farsi. So my goal is basically to learn one language from like every part of the world. So, as you can see, I have, you know, North America, Canada, you know, Great Britain, Australia, pretty much the world covered with English. I have South America and Spain covered with Spanish, also Central America and Mexico, obviously, and Cuba, sorry, and Puerto Rico, and then Dominican Republic. Oh my god. Everyone speaks Spanish. I at least got some of the Middle East with Persian. Portuguese, also Brazil. You can see some pictures there. Probably can't because it's really tiny. I don't know any African languages right now. I definitely do want to learn French, but it's just not something that interests me like right at this moment. I definitely want to learn Italian just so I can have like Spanish, Portuguese, Italian. They're all like very similar. I tried learning Dutch once because I am part Dutch. It was really hard. That was a long time ago, so I think I'll come back to that later. I know how to say ik ben een meisje. My uncle was from Croatia. He passed away recently, so in honor of him, I really want to someday learn Croatian. Also, Croatia is beautiful. I would love to go there. I really want to learn a language from the Balkans. I know there's so many like Balkan languages, like Lithuanian, Albanian, Macedonian, Maltese. Oh my god, Malta. Malta is this tiny little island country right there. Literally like every single language I want to learn. So what do I want to do with all these languages? Definitely one of my biggest goals in life is to travel. I love traveling. All these pictures on here are where I have traveled. I'm 16 right now, so I'd say that's a pretty good spread. I would love to do interpreting, transliteration, translating, on the side, combining culture and humanities studies and just languages. I think I could just get such a better understanding of the world because we are not just, you know, country by country by country. Borders are just, you know, something that we create. They've changed so much over thousands of years. I just love to think of all humans and creatures as part of a global community. When you learn languages, you not only learn, of course, vocab, how to speak, pronunciation, grammar, conjugations, whatever. You also learn so much about the culture and the people that speak it, how they think. I think that's so cool about languages. I feel like a superhero when I'm learning languages. It just like unlocks the keys to the world. Even if I'm not fluent, you can definitely get more jobs, and especially if any of you are performers. They say the earlier you learn languages because your brain is more absorbent, the younger you are, the better. But honestly, you can learn a language anytime. If you're 100, you want to learn like Navajo or Korean, go for it. Alright, so some tips. How am I learning these languages? Number one is Duolingo. I think it's a great platform. They have stories, articles, they have little tips. I know there's like Talkie, Babbel, there's a lot more. So definitely find a language program online. Physical classes, like taking classes at a community center or college or in your school system, that's always the best. It's just always better to hear or to see if you're learning sign language or ASL. If you could just definitely get the visual or audio aspect, that's awesome. My second is to watch TVs and movies. Those are so helpful. I've watched a lot of Spanish stuff. Elite is the best Spanish show on Netflix. It's so good. I love you, Polo. Fugitiva. Secuestro. If you're a beginner, maybe watch it with English subtitles. If you're more advanced in Spanish like me, again, I'm not fluent, so I still have a hard time sometimes watching these shows. You can try and put them with the Spanish subtitles, or if you're like fluent and you just want more practice, you can even do like without the subtitles. Most of the Spanish shows are actually from Spain. They speak very fast. Watching TV shows and movies can help you so much. You know how people talk, you know, even like the pauses that they take or common phrases that they use. So definitely if you can get your hands on like a foreign language film or a TV show or even like a short film or just like a video of someone talking in a foreign language, that's awesome. Plus it's fun. For ASL, I watched Switched at Birth. It's so good. I love it because I not only learn a lot of new side, but I also learn, you know, just the struggles of the deaf culture and deaf communities. For Portuguese, I'm watching a show called 3%. 3%. It's really good. That's helped me so much with my pronunciation. Learning stuff through like TV and movies. I think that's a really fun way to, you know, acquire new knowledge. The third is to obviously, if you have someone like close to you, a relative, a friend, even like a neighbor or a co-worker, go practice with them. If you want to learn languages, you're going to have to reach out and stretch your boundaries. Sometimes I FaceTime or Zoom my relatives that speak Portuguese and I practice with them and they just like give me little pointers and it's just nice to have a practice conversation with them. I went to visit my abuelitas for like 4 whole days. I spoke like nothing but Spanish. That was a challenge, but really helped me. I have like one friend, shout out if you're watching this, who knows sign language, so sometimes I sign with him. I had a customer at my work once who was deaf, and I've had like 2 or 3 actually. They were really happy when I told them that I know sign language or asked them, are you deaf or something. In person conversation, it's just like practicing. It's a great way to learn. Correct your mistakes. That will help you so much. I hope this video helped you guys. It's just gonna be like a short little video, introduction to the language part of my life. I really hope this inspired you to learn more languages. Most of the time, if you're American, you only know English, maybe Spanish, you know, and people like, for example, like in India or like other parts of the world, it's common to learn like 4 or 5 languages because there's just so much out there. Go and learn about our world because our world is beautiful and it's so diverse and has so many cultures, and languages enable you to explore so many new worlds and ideas. See? Oh my god, my Spanish. Ugh! I can't speak anymore. My voice is, I'll just sign it. This is a sign for movie, but I don't know video. Please let me know if you like this video. Comment what languages you're speaking. I would love to know what languages you're learning, what languages you want to learn. See you guys in the next video. Adios. Ciao. How do they say goodbye in Persian? Shoot, I know it. It starts with a KH. Cool. It's like a really long word.
It's pronounced Hoda Hafiz.
Oh my god, whatever. I'll just put it on the screen, honestly.
Everyone is so in love. That's why we're all doing nothing.
I freaking love dried mango.